These are not just optic fiber cables that connect the world digitally, but are death traps for residents in Bengaluru and several other cities. Random and haphazard laying of cables overhead have caused several accidents. In fact, in August, a 23-year-old suffered injuries after an electric pole collapsed on him as these cables hanging from it got entangled with a passing truck. A similar accident in 2019 triggered a Bengaluru resident to file an FIR.
I still remember we had an accident where elderly was hurt due to electrocution. More than 90% of the OFCs that are getting laid in Bengaluru are illegal. The big OFC players like sublet laying of OFCs to subcontractors, and they usually get permission for only a few roads but go ahead and start laying everywhere.
Whitefield Rising, another citizen group, has been fighting against these players for a decade.
They are supposed to restore it, they are supposed to have signage, and they are not supposed to hang it on any public infrastructure like electric poles and so on. But nobody is enforcing the contracts. The CEOs of these companies are squarely responsible.
After the 2019 FIR, there was an effort to lay cables in a more organized manner. But 4 years later, roads are still being dug up. There are cable ducts all along Old Airport Road and the Whitefield Main Road. And this road in Ramagundanahalli was dug up as recently as a few days ago. All this has led to fatal accidents in Bengaluru, 2 of them in the last year alone. The telecom players claim they are following regulations.
The TSPs have regulated the cables as per the ROW rules. All other people there are not guided by such rules and regulations, therefore their cables are strewn all over the place. The accidents have occurred, but they have not occurred because of TSP cable or fiber. It has occurred because of unregulated cable which is going around in the city.
The Bengaluru Municipal Commissioner has promised to hold meetings and find a solution to this. But it has been 2 decades since the OFC cable menace, and the problem still seems to be dangling in midair. With camera person Govind Pratibaraman in Bengaluru for NDTV.